Hi, friends. Welcome to the preview of Tennis at Olympics 2024. In this video, we are going to talk about the key details, the key factors, past champions, as well as the favorites to win this tournament. So, let's get started. Talking about the key details, as you know, it's going to start off next week, going to start from July 27th this month and go on till August 4th. The surface is clay, it's going to be played in Roland Garros, which is similar to the French Open. The format is going to be best of three tiebreak sets. So, formerly, the finals of the Olympics were played in the format of best of five sets, but now that has changed. So, all the matches, including the finals, would be best of three sets. So, the rounds would be six. As you know, it's a knockout tournament. It doesn't have a round robin format, so you lose and you're out. The good thing is, if you make the semifinals, then you have the chance to still get the bronze medal. Talking about the past champions, as you know, the last time 2020, due to COVID, it was pushed to 2021, and Zverev won that tournament on. It was held on hard courts. In 2016, going back, Andy Murray won this again on the hard courts. In 2012, it was Andy Murray again, this time on grass. It was held just after Wimbledon. 2008, Nadal won this on hard courts, and 2004, Nicholas Masu won this on hard courts. So as you can see, Federer and Djokovic both haven't won the gold medal here. Talking about the key factors, now a lot of things are different this time around. The surface is clay, so it definitely would favor some specific style of players. The format is best of three sets, which means that it gives a slightly more chance to the other players apart from the top players. The top players, they are also able to bounce back from a two sets to love deficit or a one set to love deficit. But when the match is of three sets, it becomes somewhat easier for the other players to cause upsets. So if a player has a bad start and suddenly they lose a set, and it's a lot of pressure on them to make a comeback. And because all the three sets would be tiebreak sets, as you know, anything can happen in a tiebreak, right? So previously, few years back, the format was best of five sets, and the final set did not have a tiebreak. So if you remember some of the matches, such as Federer and Del Potro in 2012 Olympics that was held on grass. I think the last set went on for 1 or 2 hours, and the score was around 16-14 or something. I don't remember exactly, but that match lasted 3 or 4 hours, and because of that, the next match that was played right the next day, right? So Federer was visibly tired in that match, and then Andy Murray was playing on grass. He was playing well that year in Wimbledon. Also, he had played a great match, even though he had lost to Roger Federer. So he won it in straight sets. What I mean to say is, this is another factor that comes into picture. The format is best of three sets this time around, so there won't be any long sets. But still, if all the three sets go to a tie break, the match could last 3 or 4 hours, and makes it really difficult for the players to come back the next day again and face the likes of Alcaraz or Sinner or Nadal. So it wouldn't be easy for any of the players to win, because all the matches would be held every day. So there won't be any break as we have in the Grand Slams. Tight schedule for players. So this is a very obvious thing, because as you know, the last 4 months, June, July, and then August and September, these 4 months are packed with tournaments. There are Master 1000s, Grand Slams, as well as Olympics now. And the surfaces are different. We went from clay to grass, now grass to clay again, and then clay to hard courts. So it's not going to be easy for players who have played the complete season, who have performed well in all the tournaments, because it becomes more tiring for them. So tight schedule, we may see a few injuries here and there, and some of the players may not be able to perform their best. The surface switch after Wimbledon, that factor is obviously there. From a fast, low surface, it's again back to slow and high bouncing surface. So let's see what happens due to these key factors. Now, talking about the favorites, Alcaraz, we know he's the man to beat. He's the player to beat in every tournament that he plays right now. He's top of his form. He plays well on clay, and he has already won the French Open, so he would be the favorite going into this tournament. Sinner is the second best. Again, if he plays well, he can beat anyone. We have Zverev, who is performing exceptionally well, made the finals, right? Djokovic, again playing well, although he has just recovered from a knee surgery, and the injury that happened to him happened at the French Open, so he may be hesitant to play his full defense using his full movement. He may be restricted in that terms, and he may also not be playing well because obviously the loss at Wimbledon was a big hit for him in terms of his confidence, and he hasn't been performing well throughout this year overall. But he would be motivated. This is one of the titles that has eluded him for years, so he would definitely want to win the gold medal here, and he would try his best. But I feel he won't be the favorite going into this tournament. Talking about Nadal, he has already won the gold medal in 2008. Again, many people are speculating that he may retire after this tournament or after this year, so he would try his best to perform one more time on clay, which is his beloved surface. So let's see how far he goes. Remember that he just made the finals today at the Swedish Open, and he played a good match, a good tournament overall. He was visibly tired today because he had to play for 4 hours, and then in the semis he had to again play for 3 hours, and then in the finals. That's what I mean. If they have to play each and every day, the likes of Nadal and Djokovic, even coming into the Olympics, I feel that may take toll on their physicality. So I feel these are the favorites. Please comment and let me know what do you guys think. Thanks for watching.